Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I am just doing a very quick project share that is themed mainly for Father's Day. However, where I am making these for Father's Day, you can tweak these, change the paper, change the sentiments for a wedding, a bridal shower, a baby shower, graduations, whatever it may be, co-workers, whatever you need. I just wanted to pop on and give some quick ideas, and so these are the three projects that I am sharing with you today. And like I said, I am doing these for Father's Day to take to my church, but you can use these for whatever. The reason why two of them are a project share is because they are not my original idea. The third one, I used a die from Amazon, and I thought I was getting something a little different than I thought I got, so I'll tell you a little bit about that the more we get to it. So first things first, let's just look at this one first. So this is a little Tic Tac box, and I used some paper from Paper Studio. This is actually paper that was gifted to me. A friend of mine decided she was not going to be scrapbooking after 10 years of paper just sitting in a bin, and so she gifted me this paper. I am sure it is no longer available. However, I imagine you can find something in your stash that would work. And again, this is adaptable to whatever season, reason, gender you may need it for. So the card box base here is Cardstock Warehouse cardstock. All of the solid color cardstock I'm using today is from Cardstock Warehouse. I find that that gives me the most bang for my buck. I've been very pleased with their quality, their packaging, how timely they get stuff to me, etc. And so I continue to buy all of my solid colored cardstock from them. And the twine is Baker's twine from Paper Studio, but use whatever you've got. The tag and sentiment are from a Tailored Expressions set, and I am quickly finding that for little gift bags and boxes and treats that I give to various people, that this set is becoming my new favorite. So like I said, this is a Tic Tac box. I just chose to, and it holds an original size Tic Tac. I got this inspiration from the Paper Pixie. You can go to her website, which is thepaperpixie.com, and she is super awesome, really, really clear, very easy to follow tutorials, but she only does lives now, and I don't know about anybody else. I just don't have a whole lot of time for lives, so I have a tendency to skip through the chit chat and download her project sheets, which she either has direct links in her videos, or you can actually scan a QR code from her project sheets that will send you directly to the video, which that is super awesome, super helpful. The one for this particular project, Tic Tac Gift Box, just has a project sheet on her website. So if you go to her website, thepaperpixie.com, type in Tic Tac Gift Box, you will find this project sheet. So that's where she decorated it using Stampin' Up! Products. I don't own any Stampin' Up! Products except for one punch, and so I used what I had in my stash. So this became a very economical gift project for me, in the sense that all I had to do was make this quick gift box. I will say that the measurements for this lid are in like 16ths. So if you're not super comfortable with measuring that, she is very good about knowing that some people are not very comfortable measuring that out and get kind of intimidated. And so she does talk about, okay, that is just right after X, and this is just before Y, just to kind of help those of us out that kind of measurement is difficult. So this is the Tic Tac box. I wanted to give a variety of things because I know some men probably don't like chocolate. Some men probably want, gum or candy or, whatever. So I wanted to do a Tic Tac box of sorts. The other project is this one. And this is, again, using that same paper pad that was gifted to me from the Paper Studio. The blue cardstock is, again, from Cardstock Warehouse. And the tag shape here is actually from my stash. and I used a Dollar Tree foam square to pop that up. And the sentiment is actually from a Gina K Designs stamp set. And you just slide off this belly band. And I did it to where the seam of the belly band, I don't know if you can see that, but the seam of the belly band is hidden under the greeting, which makes it look very professional and seamless. And then this box just opens up like this, and it's a half shadow box, and it holds 4 of the mini Hershey bars. So I thought that was really great, and it gives someone a variety. Maybe if Dad wants to share on his special day, he can. This is probably, I made 18 of these just because that got rid of 4, all but 2 of the candy bars I had in the bag. This is not a project that I will probably do mass producing of again, just because there are a lot of score lines, so many score lines. But I was really pleased with how it turned out. If you did not want to do the belly band, you could obviously use a magnet, and you have 2 places where you can hide those magnets underneath both of these pieces of designer series paper or pattern cardstock. You could also use the Velcro dot. This cardstock is thin enough that you could do a button, like a little clasp, but the only problem you're going to run into is that this is a very, very tight fit here, and I think you would run into the issue of it not, like this button part not fitting. So I would recommend either a magnet or a Velcro dot if you do not like the idea of the belly band. And this is one of her episodes, her live episodes. And this one is episode 326. Again, if you go to thepaperpixie.com and type in elevated Hersheys mini box, you will find this. And I will put down all of the project sheets or the information for her tutorials down below as best I can. This one is fairly recent. This one was quite a while ago. This was when she was still doing tutorials on YouTube, not live, edited. This one is when she switched to just doing lives. So those are 2 of the ones from Paper Pixie. I really like how they turned out. Again, her tutorials are phenomenal, very easy to follow, very professional. So I didn't feel like reinventing the wheel, although if you would like to see a condensed version of these 2, let me know in the comments below, and I would consider doing that for y'all. So that's those 2. So, oh boy. So this is the third one. I thought this would make an actual bag, like a bag, that has sides. It does not. It makes like a gift card holder. And I did not realize that. This is the die set that I got off of Amazon. It had components for popcorn, French fries, donuts, pretzels, soft pretzels. It had, just tons of stuff, little lace things to do embellishments with and have lace borders and all kinds of stuff. But I thought it made a bag because that's what it looks like in the YouTube description, or not YouTube, in the Amazon description. It looked like it made an actual bag with sides. It does not. So I don't know if I'm missing a die or if I just didn't read the description very well. So when I put the first one together, I was like, that looks like that's meant to hold a gift card. And this little pattern paper piece I thought would map this better. It doesn't. So I'm not sure, I did the best I could because I literally die cut out 16 of these bags, and that would have been a huge waste of cardstock. So what I did is I put the bags together, and I used that same die set from Tailored Expressions and stamp set that's, like I said, becoming a very quick favorite. I used some of that same Paper Studio twine, and I put the bags together. And all I did was center the designer's, what I thought was going to be a very good layering piece. I just centered that on there as best as I could. I did not mat the back one. I just didn't feel like that was necessary. And I glued those together, and I just stuck, I don't know if you can tell, but I just stuck one Hershey's nugget in there. I tried to do the little fun size bags of peanut M&Ms. I think that you could do a fun size Hershey's bar. You know what I'm talking about? I think one of those would fit in there, and that would probably fit in there a lot nicer because it's thinner. It's not as wide. However, I didn't have any of those, so I went with what I had, which was a Hershey's nugget. I was gonna, when I thought that this made a bag, I was gonna actually put Jolly Ranchers in there. Like I said, I wanted to give like a variety of treats, so Tic Tacs and chocolates, and I wanted to do Jolly Ranchers, but those don't fit. So those might actually fit a little better, but I don't want to give them one Jolly Rancher, which I think is about all you can fit in here, because like I said, it is sized, I think, more to fit a gift card. So it is 1, 2, 3, it's like 3¼ inches tall and like 2 1/8 inches wide. So I think that's meant to fit a gift card. And that would make a super cool gift card. It just was not what I thought it was. And so it's not like I'm going to get rid of the die set. It's just not what I thought. So I kind of had to adapt and overcome. I think it'll still be a nice treat. And now I know the next time that I just need to make a bag. So anyway, that is my project share today. I do hope you felt inspired. Like I said, if you would like to see a video over any of these projects, that's especially these two from the Paper Pixie that are more condensed, as opposed to filtering through her live, especially for this one. Her live was this one. This one was just a regular video. But if you want to see the kind of a condensed version of this one, because I think this was like an hour long, just let me know in the comments below and I will see about doing that for you. So anyway, thank you for spending time with me. I hope you felt inspired, and we'll see you next time. Bye.